Hey, greetings everyone, it's GleeCon, back again, bringing you another episode of Lore of Warcraft. Thank you, as always, for tuning in. On our last episode, we continued to work our way through Loch Modan in the ultimate classic World of Warcraft walkthrough, where we do every quest, every single one in the game on both factions. Loch Modan is an alliance-only zone, and we're just about done, so stay a while and listen. Last time we kind of worked our way around the lake. At the bottom, we finished off the In Defense of the King's Land line, and we really didn't do a ton. We finished everything, going back and forth to Ironforge, and now we have the few quests over here at the Hunter's Lodge, and the couple elite, and then the Chain of Dark Threat Looms. So my hope is that we can finish them today. So we're going to start with this Crocolisk Hunting.
Here at the Lodge, we prize hunting skills above all else. Wish to gain my approval? You'll have to earn it. You look up to the challenge, lass.
Many a hunter is attracted to Loch Modan to hunt our famous crocs. There are always merchants who seek out crocolisk skins for clothing items or armor, and there are also some who enjoy the taste of their meat. We do some trade in this, but not a huge amount, as the crocolisks are ferocious and have entrenched themselves on the islands in the loch. But don't let me dissuade you. It's quite an experience, wrestling with the jaws of the beasts. Why, this one time...
Alright, so we're going to actually do this one instead of picking up the other one, because the other is on a timer. It's a chain that goes... I think there are 2 timed versions. So we have to go bust this one out quickly. This shouldn't be that tough. It's a lower level one for us. I think the crocs are probably all gray. So it should be fine. Yeah. So that's I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I think there's 2. There's the Hunter's Boast, which I think has us killing the vultures, and then there's one, I believe it's boars after that. And then they want you to go kill the big daddy bear, which is a 2-step line, really, because after you kill him, there's 1 step to just take his head like 5 feet to the next one. Get off me. There's a black bear. Yeah, see those mountain buzzards? Ooh, I want that tin vein. But I want this bear to stop biting me first. There we go. Definitely want the tin vein. Thank you. Thank you. And, yeah, I think if we can... Well, also, I'll keep scanning chat, because in case we get a Mercenaries, Chok'sul, whatever, if somebody starts advertising that, we'll drop whatever we're doing and we'll go join it. Because that's an important part. That's the only one that we most likely are not going to be able to solo. So more ore, copper ore. Okay, I don't want to have to fight the Cliff Lurker for it, but I mean, I'll fight you for it, bro. No, that's gonna cost me 1 wasted. Dang it, 1 wasted attempt at the old ore. Started it without finishing it. I mean, we're doing okay on ore, but on copper ore, but you can really never have too much, so there's no such thing. And especially if you're the Horde and you're having to do the quest line. No such thing at all. The best place in my experience, I like to go up to this island because the crocs are like they never stop spawning. But what we'll do is we'll hit the beach and we'll work our way up killing crocs along the way. And then that little island, I think, right? Wait. No, it's that island right there. Croc Island. This island probably has some, but I love going to this island right here. We'll fight this one. I like to think of it as Croc Island. Every single time I do the quest, that's what I pick. I don't know why. That 1 skin. We need 6 skins and 5 meats. But this island, even though it seems like this, it's just like basically a sandbar almost, but the crocs infinitely respawn so fast, so it makes it to where you just literally go here and there are just tons of crocs. And Rocky, I think I got a croc. It's a killer croc. Man, we're already down to 1 minute. It took us 4 minutes to walk over here. I guess so. We were Already, just like that, we're 5 minutes into our episode. And I one-shotted the croc. Yeah, mate. And so, like I said, this is gray. Got another skin. But notice, like, that one just spawned right there. There's just, like, always supposed to... I don't know what the deal is. There's just always a certain amount on this island. Even at the rate that we're killing them right now, they die, like, faster than you can kill them. Now, you don't always get... what, like, something from them. And then especially once you have one of them fill, like the skin or the meat, especially the meat, the meat is it's tied to the recipe, so it can keep dropping. But I don't know. As of right now, it's gonna be the meat that we want. So nothing on that guy. See, look, they turn around. They're just already half of them are back. I'm gonna have to reapply my buff soon. We got one of each. I've not seen anything as far as advertising for that Mercenaries. It's a pretty common advertising. I'm pretty sure we can beat the bear without any help. I'm not worried about that. Okay, we got another meat. So we've got 4 of each. So pretty good. Even if we don't have the best luck with the drop, like, I mean, it's fine. We're doing that. Nothing on that one. Okay. And yeah, as the guy said, I guess the Hunter's Lodge just wants this meat. But see what I'm talking about the spawn rate? Non-stop. It really makes this quest pretty painless. Now, from the flip side, you can get overwhelmed if you're at level, if you're right around level 15 when you're doing this might not be the best spot because there's like no time to... so I am right, we hit the meat before we hit the skin. There's like no time to rest or whatever. Like, these bad boys will be all up on you. One more skin. Now we're killing them but even so, like there is no... They're just endlessly spawning. I do think there's a few little sources of things in the game where it's not even a spawn timer. I think it's about... There always has to be a certain amount of whatever. Look, that one just spawned right underneath me. Okay, we got what we need. Alright, back we go now. Not too shabby. So all told, we'll wrap around and then we'll do the 2 timing. I mean, you have plenty of time if you don't mess around. I think you have like 15 minutes or so to get the buzzards and 12 minutes to get the boars or vice versa. I've never failed it, but it's definitely not enough time for us to say, go do this. It'd be close if we tried to do the croc mission on top of it. It'd be cutting it too close, because that took us... Like I said, it took us about 5 minutes to walk out there, so it took us 3 minutes to do it, so not a ton of time, 3-4 minutes to do it, but then we still have to take the 2-3 minutes to walk back, plus we would have had to kill on the way. It just would have been too stressful. I don't understand these people who say, whisper me for a summon. I've seen this broadcasting on Twitch. So you want the summon and then what? I don't get it. Like, if they summon you, you get to show how you've been summoned on Twitch, or then you're in a broadcast when you get there? I don't understand what the thing is. Where you're agreeing to be part of a run after that, which will be streamed on Twitch? I don't know. I mean, this guy, Gua, like, I've never heard of him, but I'm sure, like, no one's ever heard of me either, even with my number of subscribers that I have, which is not. So, there's 600 and 67 people out in the world that have heard of me. Maybe a pinch more because I've had, you know, probably somewhere in the... Who knows how many people have actually unsubscribed over the years. I'm sure I've chased away a bunch of people. Let's just say maybe 100 or so people that have subscribed but then unsubscribed. So altogether, we're at a moderate amount of people. Oh, I forgot to put that we picked this up. So Crocolisk Hunting we're picking up in
How
dropping
are
off.
ya? Off with you.
Did I tell you about the time I almost lost my hand to one of the crocs? Nasty bugger it was, teeth like knives, but I was lucky. Jammed the brute's jaw shut with my knife. Still have the knife around here somewhere.
Well now, these are excellent specimens you collected, adventurer. Good money for high-quality materials, that's for sure.
Okay, so we can now also learn that recipe, and we can cook some crocolisk meat if we want. Now this cape, 16 to 13, that's...
Great.
Oh, friend, I only help
Nothing.
hunters and their pets.
But we can sell that. I don't need the small spider leg or the scales, but I'll save this crocolisk meat.
Safe travel.
Alright, so Crocolisk Hunting. Let's pick that one up. Let's go to the spreadsheet and pick up Crocolisk Hunting. I've just finished Duskwood tonight on my dry run. So I'll be starting Ashenvale with that. Okay, and that's a nice easy one. That was the lowest level that was remaining, so the easiest quest left. So we just picked up and dropped that off. Boom, boom. And now we're going to be picking up a Hunter's Boast. We're also going to be immediately going into do a Hunter's Challenge after that. But let's just pick it up here. Okay, so the Hunter's Boast is this guy.
Think you can match wits with Daryl the Bold, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I should think not. Of course, you're more than welcome to try. Here's a challenge that should prove to be above your abilities, so don't feel too bad if you can't face up to it. A flock of buzzards has nested here in Loch Modan. Why don't you try to take down some of the beasts? Tell you what, if you meet my challenge in 15 minutes, I'll give you my bow or gun. It seems you haven't much to lose anyway.
He looks you over dismissively. Alright, so we get a bow or gun out of this deal. If we can do it, you need to kill 6 buzzards. You don't have to collect anything from them, so it's just basically finding and killing 6 buzzards. They're not hard. The only problem is they're a little bit, being of the buzzard variety, buzzard species, just like when we were in Mulgore, they're spread out. Someone is obviously on this quest right now too, which is going to make it exponentially harder because someone's right there killing a buzzard. So that means we now are actually going to be trying to find 6 of them. No, oh, look at this. There's 4 right here. 4 or 5. So have to make sure that we are we're doing fine. We'll see. Okay, so oh my gosh, this will be great. Yeah, there's 5 right here. Okay, that's cool. That one was worth XP also. Another tin vein. I want that thing. But I want these buzzards more. Look, they're out there hunting buzzards. He's taking that one down. So, that's cool. There's copper right there, too. So we've done really good. We just found a... Most of the time, you don't find a thing like this. Okay. Alright, so we're managing to get 5 buzzards right. Wham, bam, 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 bam. That buys us time. In a minute and a half, we found 5. Okay, so good for us. There is a hunter out there. They're probably not thrilled that I just came and killed 5. Now I've got to go find 1 more, and I want that tin ore. So this quest is a little bit higher level, and most of these buzzards are actually worth XP, so that's cool. Like I said, I believe the next one is all about boars, I think. Don't remember. I think there's only 2 steps before you do the bear. Is this person out there with this tin? I don't know what they're doing. But they didn't. They just walked away when I started getting the tin, so... I don't know. There's a buzzard. There's another one. Okay. So I'm gonna... There's one too. I guess I'm gonna be on someone's nerves, because if that person really was wanting this ore... then I probably annoyed them, and I just got a buzzard from them. But here, I'll help them out. Give them a little bit of buffing. What's that? Copper. I'm not going to go down there for that. Alright, so we've already done the timed kill here for the buzzards. And we've spent barely more than 3 minutes, and that's with going out of our way for a couple pieces of ore. So, that's cool. And now we'll get a chance to do a second timed hunt before we go off and kill Vyrath or whatever. And then I think by the time we do all that, we're still going to be probably right at about halfway. So it'll be halfway of our time to kill this and to do the Dark Threat looms. Depends on how long it takes us. If we blast through and have good luck, we'll finish this whole zone today. Worst case scenario, we'll have a wrap-up episode tomorrow.
Get closer.
And then, and also in the same episode, transition over to Darkshore. Because we've got to travel to the other continent, so that'll be a little bit... Actually, you know what? We'll go up to Wetlands and take the boat over, and then... Yeah, take that right over to Darkshore. So it's actually not going to be that bad. Yeah, so that's cool.
Talk to me.
Talk to me! Oh. No, give me that ore back, bro. The rocks I'll keep, the eggs...
See you soon.
Okay, so this is going to be a Hunter's Boast, which opens up into a Hunter's.
What, success? Take it from me, Adventurarama. You don't let it get to your head. I mean, any unshaven boy
Adventurarama.
with a bow could have killed such small specimens. And I hope you don't enjoy killing the buzzard so much, yes? We wouldn't want them to become extinct. Well,
Weird.
Never let it be said that Daryl the Bold would not hold to his word. Adventurer Wrath, is it? I can tell you're bursting with pride over
12 minutes
completing the
only.
first test, HM. As I told you
HM.
before, it's no large feat. You should try your hand at boar hunting. Trust me, this is no Coldridge Valley boar hunt, so you'd best have a care with them. I'll give you just 12 minutes this time. Don't feel bad if you fail. I'd give you the shirt off my back if you succeeded. Have I ever related to you the story of how I received my famous scar? No? It was 2 years ago.
Alright, so this is now going to be changing us over to a Hunter's Challenge. From a Hunter's Boast to a Hunter's Challenge. So we finished the Boast, and now we're going to be picking up a Hunter's Challenge. Only other timed one in this zone. Sorry that I've been kind of walking away from the guys, but see, this is not the right kind of boar. We need elder mountain boars, not mangy mountain boars. So we do only need to kill 5. And really the thing that makes this a pinch more difficult is you are traveling further and you have 3 less minutes, so you kind of have less time to mess around. I mean, it's level 16 just like the vulture, so I don't know that these guys are necessarily stronger or anything. Or harder. In my opinion, boars probably are a tiny bit harder than vultures. They can be kind of tough depending on your class, especially if you're like a loth type. For us, it's whatever. Maybe they have a pinch more life. But yeah, there's a big black bear patriarch. So down with the patriarchy. Yeah, we've already killed. There's a 3rd right there. So not really that bad. Honestly, if you're not in a high population zone, copper. Okay, we got our 3rd boar. I mean, I guess I can go take a peek at this copper. Yeah, why not? We got time. But this time we've already used more than 2 minutes. Now we only have 2 boars left, but it's because it takes us almost 2 minutes to even get into the boar zone. Getting lots of ore, I like that. There's a tin. Oh my gosh. I need it. And then by then maybe there'll be like a respawn closer to us. Because there's spiders everywhere. Kinda, I didn't realize that there was so much spider action. Nope, nope, nope. That woodlooker is gonna come for us. I knew it. Okay. Whatever. But the tin, we need it. Ooh, we got another moss agate, so that's 3. Sometimes I wonder if it, like, starts a timer or something once you begin. Ooh. There's all about it. Now, that's the Mogrosh ogres, so don't get it twisted. These swords are not the swords you're looking for. When you look at the map itself, they're color coded differently, but Questy is definitely not ideal compared. Retail is just basically gives you what you want because everybody uses Questy. So the people that are not everyone, but almost everyone. So if you're telling yourself you're a purist or whatever, but you have to admit that some quality of life improvements are just great. And then if you're going to admit that, if you even say like, oh, I want Questy, or in my case, I use LVY, or I use Details, or whatever, if that's the case, well then come on now. All bets are off. You might as well just accept the fact that the game can be improved upon, even classic, and they just maybe took things too far. 345. I feel like it's strength, but if I'm going prop mode, I don't care anyway. There's another tin. Love it. Because there are just things that are, for my playstyle, like, of course, Questy. That's just an essential. This game is so obtuse sometimes, especially the older versions of the game, that without Questy or some type of, add-on like that. Oh, that one was gem-filled right there. It could be a little bit rough. Alright, so we're about halfway through the episode, and now we're finishing this, but we still have the Vyrin. I would be like, we're in good shape, but I have not seen anyone advertising for Chok'sul, nor have I... Plus, we have the Viral's head, or whatever his name is, Vyrin. But also, I would say, like, looking for a group, the Dungeon Finder tool, that is just amazing. So much. The worst part about this game, in my opinion, is trying to do instances, trying to get groups together. And they already do it for PvP, so adding that in there for that group content. And sure, you get like a nasty, annoying pug culture worse than you would get when you recruit. That's 100% true. But then even better is nowadays when they do the solo dungeon where you have your own group. I love that. I love it. I don't hate playing with others, but there's absolutely something to be said about getting a squad and doing group content and getting the ability to experience the game. I love it.
You seem a bit worse for wear. No doubt the boars gave you some trouble, HM. No worries. I will be discreet about your struggle. I can imagine how hard it must be for you without the accusations of wagging tongues. Oh, you managed to kill the boars. Well, that is to say I'm not surprised. Any child could have bet. What bet?
Any child could have. Bet. See, this is like ahead of its time with the lingo. 8.7. No, that's not as good. Do I want this shirt instead? No, I don't. I mean, it does look good. It matches my stuff a little better. But I worked hard for that booty shirt, so I'm going to keep that. Something? Also, I think technically it's higher level. I don't care about boar ribs. I don't think... Boar ribs are annoying, but do I need a chunk of boar meat? I could sell that spider leg, too. Spider Ichor. No, I don't want the boar intestines. I can sell the gun. Moss Agate we'll keep for things. Okay.
See you around.
So now that we have done the
Hello.
Vyrin's Revenge.
What brings you here?
I don't suppose you'd be interested in a little payback for his boldness. Daryl does have some skill, it pains me to say. A year ago, a large bear had been the target of the Forest Rider Lodge, but none of the hunters had any luck with him. So Daryl thought he'd try his hand against him. All he had to show for his effort was that ugly scar over his eye. Kill the bear, and I'm sure even Daryl would be speechless for once. The bear Old Sooty can be found around his lair in the hills of Ethelsamar. Alright, so we completed a hunter's challenge, and we just picked up Vyrin's Revenge. 2-part quest we've got to do. Oops. Okay. So, Vyrin's Revenge. Now, this is an elite. You kill an elite bear. Got to go up to a mountain to do so. It's similar to like some of the other ones we've done with Yetis and stuff like that. It's really not that bad, honestly. Especially if you're a little bit over-leveled like we are. There's tons of ore around this little part of Loch Modan. We're stocking up for when we finally leave this zone. And I'm just a little bit leery here about, of course, right as we're done. Alright, so you kind of have to go, there's like this mountain path, so there's a bear. We're going to go around there. I think we're going to be able to kill him on our own. We could stock up on some buffs if we want. Put some of our armor on. Armor buff, intellect buff. What's that? 30 minutes? Maybe I'll do it when we're going to kill the ogres, because I truly think we can beat this bear even without that. Alright, I'm one Monday closer to... Oh, I can, thank goodness. The joys of being a paladin. You can't even disease me. One of the only classes that can cure disease. I think maybe at a certain level... Oh no, I think it's druids? At a certain level, one other class other than mage gets removed curse. But there's a couple things like diseases and curses that are hard to remove. It's so nice if you happen to play a class that can do it. Like, or just chilling. I mean, I don't even know what I'm going to do with all this ore. We got 1, 2, 40. We're going to have 50 ore right now, and I don't have that much tin. I have 12. So that's 24. So that's what's actually going to be holding me back right now is the lack of tin ore. Pretty soon we're going to get to a point where I'm going to just stop getting copper as I walk by it because my tin is going to be so far deficient. But I'm willing to build up a little bit of a surplus. At least like maybe 20 or so. Look at that ram. Because then there may come a time when tin is more more readily available than copper, although I can't remember when and if that happens. Okay, so we got to make our way. It's not up here. I'm just cutting through. I guess I'm not cutting through. Like. All right, so we are halfway through our episode as of exactly right now, and wrapping up the Hunter's Lodge chain. This is the place where you could fight the bear. Bear. That's not the right bear either. I do think there is this like there's a few other these grizzled black bears kind of on the ramp up. Speaking of black bears, just makes me think about the hikes. My hike I'm going on over the now in just a couple, well, about a month and a half. Super excited about that. And there will be black bears. There's a lot of black bears in the part of the mountains that I'm going to, but black bears to me are just kind of like big raccoons. They're not very brave, and they're dumpster divers. Alright, I'm gonna kill this black bear patriarch just because I don't want him to get in my way in this fight. There's old Sooty. He is a level 20 elite. We are 22, and we have the fist. So, what am I doing here? What that was all about. Alright, so I'm gonna refresh this bad boy. I don't honestly just wait for my things to stack up. I do not believe I need to do anything. Okay, so we're gonna come in here. Ooh, I forgot to do this. Dang it, I should have stacked with this. Okay, because now I can hit him with stronger. And I'll just, whenever the seal is ready, you know, I'll burst it. But even right now, without, I might be able to get through this, maybe, without using a heal. Maybe. We'll see. It's pretty close. We're going toe-to-toe. I spiked out early in the beginning. I front-loaded a lot of my damage. Yeah. Okay. So I did use a heal after, but that's... So as long as you are like a solid... As long as you're about his level, especially like we are a couple levels over, that guy is nothing to worry about. The bubble fall, I could have done that. One of the other perks about being a paladin. Bubble falling. One of my favorite, it's not in classic, but in retail, I actually like the warrior's fall move, which is to jump down a massive height and then leap, use the leap move or whatever it is, to like just have it queued up ready to go, and right when you're about getting close to the ground, just leap to the ground instead, and then you'll be fine. That's one of my favorite ways to drop fall. But when you're in retail, lots of classes have some kind of fall reduction. Warriors have the leap. Paladins have the bubble. Now Death Knights, I don't think they have anything. Again, I'm actually getting rusty on retail because I don't even play it lately. And when I do, I just play my rogue. But I haven't played retail probably at least a month, maybe 2. I just haven't. I don't care. I'll play the new expansion when it comes out, but even this latest like update patch, it's just not doing anything for me. I feel like what are we at here? I feel like I'm gonna just take a break on the copper for a little while until my tin catches up. So we're at 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Actually, okay, fine. I'll at least get it closer to 60 because that's just a dumb stack of 1. Alright, so Vyrin's Revenge is going to be done. Might as well just check all this off as we run. And Vyrin's Revenge 2 is going to be done. That's where we go bring it over, pick it up, drop it off, bring it over. And so what made this part a little bit slower was that we're basically going one pickup, one pickup. That's why I don't really love this hunting hub right here. We also lost some time in the fact that we had so much ore, we kept getting ore. So now we will look up, I'll start promoting in the zone. Mercenaries and Chok'sul. And we'll see if we can get anybody that wants to do it. There's a decent amount of people running around the zone, so we might get lucky. There's 10. we are going to go for this tin. A Babbage is in on that. Okay. So we got a mage. We honestly could probably 2-man it with Polly. And he's 20. But we have a mage, so I'll go in there. But that's not like me even blowing smoke, like, because the Chok'sul part's the only part that's hard. Because there's multiple elites in a row, and if you pull it smart, you can pull it to where there's just 2 guys. And I'm walking into the mountains here. So we'll see. I'm just not going to let it, push me out here. All right, so we'll turn in Vyrin's Revenge.
Good day to you.
There we go. Ah, Lee Contessa, back so soon? No doubt you've been in the hunt again. Don't worry if you've had some setbacks. In the long run, it'll make you better. You couldn't get much worse anyway.
What's this? A bear's head, by the looks at it. Well, that's quite an interesting kill you have yourself there. Couldn't be that bear from back then. Oh, take that away. Take it away.
I feel like these names
Get that grisly thing out of here.
are familiar to me. All right, so he's all...
Don't bring things like that into the lodge. It's unsanitary, unspeakable, unsanitary. Just get it out of here, will you? No one wants to see your bloody little trophy, really?
All right, so she thinks it's funny because she's cruel.
I am listening. Hello.
Great job, Lee Contessa. We really showed him. Here, give me the head and I'll take care of it.
Brings you here?
Thanks for helping me out with my little plan, Lee Contessa. I've been itching for months to get back at that snooty, stuck-up boy, and I'd say we did a pretty good job. Here, have this. You've earned it. Hey, come on.
I am listening. What brings you here?
For whatever reason, they just...
Well met.
Voiceover just can't handle the concept of a high elf.
Farewell.
Alright, so everybody's on their way, sort of. This guy and I are now about equal. We're going up there to the mage. So now 2 paladins and a mage, we will be more than fine. A 19 and 20, I'm a 22. So, averaging just over 20 levels. I'm getting very close. There's a moderate amount of chance I hit 23 just from killing these things. And yeah, so this is good. So remember the goal here, we still have over 20 minutes. So we can make a quick run at this and then we might, fingers crossed, still be able to do a Dark Threat Looms to finish it out. If we go a little bit over, I'm willing to do that too. The Dark Threat Looms quest line is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps. Oh, plus we have the Algaz Gauntlet to run. That. And then this could take us 20 minutes. Alright, we probably have one more episode. In one more episode, we can run the Dark Threat Looms quest line. And also, transition as need be. Because, yeah, with only 20 minutes left, this one, just killing in there and getting out is going to... Like, the only way we'd be able to do the Dark Threat Looms that I would even consider is if we're like, oh, we're at 15. You know, we do the whole thing in 5 minutes, but we have to kill 12 ogres. There's only 3 people. We're at level. Come on, don't die, Babbage. Don't need the copper. That's a Black Bear Patriarch again. Down with the patriarchy, I say. Alright, so we need 4 ogres. I don't even care about the ogres, brutes, and forcers. We can kill on our own. I need all of them. Oh, who is he fighting? A spider? Ba 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 ba. Cool, she uses ret, that's fine. Alright, we're buffing each other. Oh, he's only got 2 at a time. Oh. He's gonna give me some water. That's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna just go in there and get the party started. So that's without their help, I managed to take this guy halfway down. And that's good. Okay, so 1 kill. Okay, we don't need the shaman. We just need the little enforcers. Oh, what are they doing? Alright, so we don't need shaman. We do need that little enforcer though. Okay, so did he resist my judgment? I don't know. Oh great, we got a shaman. We just picked up aggro on a shaman here. Okay. That's the wrong one. Okay. Alright, so chunking away on that guy. Alright, let's get this one. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, but like, really our damage is pretty good. That. So we got one there. There's an enforcer over here. But yeah, we're pretty solid. Like I said, this is a pretty solid duo. Oh, he like did a war stomp on all of us. Okay, there's another enforcer. And this is not the right cave. I think the correct cave is further down the line. We do need regular ogres. This will be our last enforcer that we need. Okay, we do need regular ogres. Okay, so we'll go ahead and kill right here. Not too shabby. Okay. Don't need shaman. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and charge my mana for a minute and just do some regular hits on this guy. She used her stun on it. Okay. Cool. Alright, there's another ogre. Okay. Just just want to ignore. We just don't want to pull that shaman if at all possible. I don't know what she's doing. Does she have some sort of red on I'm not aware of? Okay. Again, it's all about where are we sitting at with damage. Okay, I'm gonna possibly need I'm gonna possibly need to there's an ogre. I want to get one of those two. But we can always kill one on the way out. Okay. Don't want to pull those guys. We'll just go in here. Okay, so this is where we don't need the mystics, but so what we need to do is go to the end and get Mogrosh, or whatever the guy's name is. I'm not going to waste my seal, you know? I'm going to save it for when I... Got it. Okay, so... We need brutes. We haven't gotten any yet. There we go, there's one. Okay. So this is where we need 4 of these guys. I'm not even, again, I'm not going to worry. Okay. Okay, we'll see. See how he goes. There we go. Yeah, he did get a healing wave off of himself, but I don't have my stun right now, so if I was soloing, we would maybe something different for that.
I need to get closer.
Okay, let's pull him down. Not really like stressing it very much. Just trying to keep also a look on my... Let's add my little, some of my little armors too. I'm just gonna add my my well-fed buffs on here. Okay. All right, let's look at this guy. Pull him back off. That's 10. I would like that 10 if possible. But I'm also not. Oh, sorry. That was my bad. I broke the... Okay. I broke the... no. Bummer. Okay. He was stunned. I could have tried to put a seal of judgment on him. I like that they're kind of going, like, healing on me, but maybe because I got the fist, or because I'm higher level, they're treating me like I've got a little bit better DPS. But I'll take it. The threat got switched off to her. She's like rocking. Okay, we got all the brutes. He's mining all that. Whatever, we'll let him. I'm gonna stress it. Even though I need the 10 too. Okay, we need 1 regular ogre. I'll grab that too. We can all share, I guess. Okay. Here we are back into the cave. Okay, I guess this time I'll try to save my stun for if a heal goes off. Yeah. Okay, so... Oh, there is no Mogrosh, so that means somebody has recently killed him. Okay. Whatever. 113 with the 4. I don't need that. And there must be an app that... Or not an app, a mod. An add-on. There must be an add-on that makes it to where like the loot automatically gets kind of generated when when we're not. So now we gotta wait. But yeah, so I can't type. He'll be fine. So when this guy is respawned and that single guy is respawned, that's a good sign. Now they could hypothetically respawn all together, but I mean, what are you gonna do? So this is what I meant. Like we had 20 minutes. We just spent about 10 or so killing our way in here. So even if we kill this guy and basically bounce again, we still have one ogre left to kill. That I'm not worried about. We can, but look at our XP. I am about to hit 23, which is going to let me start building up conviction, which is nice. That's going to kind of stack. Get 5 points about that too, and then 5, and then I'll max these guys out before I even work on Seal of the Crusader. Let's respawn soon. I'm a little bit bummed that all my buffs are. No, this is the spot where he spawns. Yeah, we just must have just missed whoever did it. Yeah, he doesn't spawn in the other back room. It's always in this room. I've never seen him spawn in that other room. I think we really just got bad luck. I mean, we've done this quest on this. Well, on camera, I think we've done it together once. I've done it with basically all my Alliance characters that I did before I abandoned them. I've done it on my dry run character once. I've done it with my wife a couple times. So, in the past year, I've done this quest at least 10 times, and it's always been right here. So this mob's the dead body just despawned under our feet. I do think we could get bad luck where let's look up Chok'sul and maybe and see if we can find out his spawn timer. That we can look up. Second cave, blah blah blah. Doesn't say anything about spawn timer. Let's see if we look at the actual quest comments. More comments on this. 2 bodyguards. Bam bam. I guess I'm gonna rebuff us all again. Yeah, I'm not. Spawn timer is 7 minutes. Oof. Okay, so, I mean, we already waited. I had just rebuffed last time and we were down to a minute or so, so we've waited at least around 4 minutes. And he had to have been killed. We didn't see anybody coming out, so he had to have been killed at least a minute or two before that, so this is just bad luck. I mean, it is helpful to use this thing as a timer, and that's actually probably a tick off. So, like this is so really about when this thing goes away. We really have waited about 5 minutes, and it just says it's about 7 minutes. I'm not seeing anything else about spawn time. Attainable at 17. Yeah, this is not here. It's weird. Excuse me. Let's look up and see if that's a common bug. Chok'sul will never respawn until those 2 guards are killed. Ah. Okay. Oh, why would you do that, bro? Okay, so they're going after Babbage. So now we gotta hope that guy. There you go. He sheeped the other. Okay. Okay, so that was just bad, like, strategy. They didn't. You should have sheeped Chok'sul and went after the other guy. I don't know why he then went and attacked the other person, but whatever. It is what it is. We're fine. Okay. There we go. So that's what it was, is that they will never respawn because they managed to pull them. So I just need 1 ogre. Just need an ogre on the way out. But yeah, luckily we were strong enough, 2 pallies and a mage, that we could do it without. So let's find an ogre.
It's too far away.
Okay, there's perfect. That's an ogre right there. Uh-oh. This will kill him since we're right here. Alright, so that's all good. Now we can kind of flee the premises here. Oh, nice. So they leveled up. Alright, so let's get out of here. Oh, he's gonna get him. Uh-oh. Okay, so just quick bloodlust speed. Okay. That maybe is on this guy. I don't need a medicine staff of the bear. Alright, so I mean, whatever. We're getting XP for it.
Can't carry it.
Oh, my inventory's full. Let's throw this contract right out of the way. Alright. We're just like trapped in this never-ending cycle of fighting these mobs. Alright, so now I get my first rank of conviction. Okay, so now I'm 23. Now we can get out of here for real. Doing. I guess they want the XP. I mean, it's not even that much XP because we're dividing it 3 ways. Now we're gonna get a pinch less because we both just leveled up.
Inventory is full.
Oh my goodness. Look at the small spider leg. Okay. I guess we're fighting our way out. I don't know why. We could just bubble and... They just asked me if I would like to DPS dead mines. Oh, just gone. Yeah, I'll just lead them out. I'm not fighting this. I'm not fighting my way out anymore. Until I get dazed, then I'm gonna bubble. Okay. I didn't even have to. Come on, y'all. Alright, so now we can go back to town. I'm swimming across the lake. And, that's it. That's gonna be... So we'll go and turn these in. So we're 2 minutes over. And we probably would have been spot on if we, I think it honestly might be faster just to swim the lake. I think we would have been spot on time if we didn't see. They're going to walk around and we'll see. So we will do the Dark Threat Looms chain and transition over to Darkshore on the next episode, which will be tomorrow, which is Tuesday. Wednesday we won't have an episode because it is the high school graduation and there's somebody that I'm going to see graduate. Kind of like family. She's actually maybe like the first subscriber. I don't think she actually watches this show at all. But she was like the first person maybe ever to subscribe to this channel. If not the complete #1, then in the top like 4 people for sure. I've known her for about 5 years, and she is, at this point, she's kind of like family. She's someone that I kind of met through work. She's as a kid, and she's still a kid, but now she's almost 18 and she's graduating high school. But she kind of had some hard times, and I sort of kind of took her under my wing and took her on almost like a daughter, and she really has been progressing and getting a lot better. And her dad passed away, and so she's just someone that's near and dear to me, and she has come far, and now she's graduating high school, and so she invited my whole family to go, but my wife has to work, and so me and my son will go to graduation. And so that's just a time-consuming thing because it's a work night, and by the time we get through the traffic and drive back and all that stuff, it'll be too late to really try to bust out a video on a work night too. But I look forward, it'll be cool, and I look forward to doing the episodes after that. Alright, so we get to turn in 2 here. We're going to turn in Mercenaries and Wanted Chok'sul.
You got my attention.
Ah, this is excellent news. Your efforts are greatly appreciated by myself and the people of Thelsamar. Better yet, if we can solve the ogre problem, we'll be able to shift our focus to those light-burning trogs.
Okay. Yes, is there something I can do for you?
Yuck! What is that thing? And why would you bring it?
Okay, it's a pinch
Bloody-
stronger.
Is it? Well, light burn me. Is that the head of that bloody ogre? This certainly is a catch then. Here, your reward and the thanks of myself and the people of Thelsamar.
Alright, so definitely moderate XP. We get a second ring. We didn't have one, so intellect and spirit is not. That's one of the other good things about a pally. And we get a tiny 4 points extra and for these durable change holders, and they're a little bit chunkier. So not too shabby. We'll go back to the inn to sell. I mean, our durability's fine. I don't need to really rush off, but maybe we'll just sell just to get this under wraps here. Just because I don't want to forget to sell.
Welcome.
We can definitely sell this, yeah. We have one extra potion, sure. Right? Crisps, that I can sell. This will disappear. The crisp spider meat, let's see. The smoked bear meat, I guess I don't need that. Now, the blood sausage, it goes with it, but I just don't care about blood. It's too much ingredients. And then the crocolisk meat, we want that. Okay, so that's it. So crocolisk meat we'll take, but the bear meat, the crisp spider meat, no, don't care. Actually, the eggs, we don't need that. Okay, so what I would like to do is to take the mild spices. We can make this crocolisk steak, right? Yeah. I don't know if we can buy that from her or not. Might be up here. There's like a...
Here there.
There we go. Oh, I can buy a pack. This, I will just throw away the rest. I think they cost 2 copper each. And you can't sell them back. So, this is 4 stamina. That's 4. So yeah, we can sell.
What can I get for you today?
We made 50 copper for the steaks. We spent 10. So I'm not. That's fine. All right, so that opened that up just a pinchy poo. We used some of our stuff, which is good. All right, I like it.
Travels.
So we're making great progress, and we got another episode in the pipe, 5x5. Thank you, everybody, so much, as always, for watching, for tuning in. And I'll see you all next time on Lore of Warcraft. Peace!